2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
So it looks like he aims to beat Justin Thomas, hey? Should add an extra bit of excitement to our coverage today.
Yeah, that goes without saying, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I can't think of someone I would rather not go up against than Justin Thomas. He has every single competitive bone in good working order in his body.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out. And let's see what he can do here today. Well played, mate. Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Well, that's beautifully judged. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
And that should calm whatever nerves his player has. Nice opening hole.
He finds himself currently tied for 9th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. You laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Second. A birdie putt awaits. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Event. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. 5 feet coming up to the cup. goes for it. Lovely shot.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Nicely done.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That was special.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And this putt for a share of the lead. And with that, that's their fourth birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. And that makes him tied for first. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical. And that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. He shares the lead. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Putting for birdie here. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 6th. Should find the green here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move into first place here.
Surely it's going to.
For eagle. And that's going to hoist him into first place. Leading by a couple after that hole. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 7 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
And he needs this to save par. Tracking. Nicely holed. And for par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. And there it goes from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
An outstanding performer with already 5 wins under their belt.
That dog will hunt.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Oh, so close. Chance to move to 8 under here. This one's online. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This would be a great up and down. Are you kidding me?
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That should find the cut stuff. Eight under for the day. Currently in the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? That's some good golf right there. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And down it goes.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. Sitting at 10 under par. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. And here we are with the third shot. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind.
Well, that's incredible. And for birdie too.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
One's for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Beautiful shot. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Great shot. Getting ready to play their third. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And there it is. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Oh, that was pure. Around 110 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron, I think. And should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
It's tracking. Was on a good line. And this one is for his par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, well done. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Wow. We could see the focus on their face when they were standing over it. Excellent concentration. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. It's got a chance. Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Currently in first position. Sixteenth, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Okay, steady now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. This one started out on a good line. That gets the job done. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A couple under at this stage. Just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The penultimate hole at Torey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, The green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
From around 120 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And the finishing hole here at Torey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Second shot here at the 18th. Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. And from the bunker here. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. And finishing the round with a tap in. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
He doesn't like to be the leader. It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.